Hi, my name is Federica, and in this video, I'd like to talk about my overall experience at Perlemon. I've been with Perlemon for almost a full year, and trust me, within this time, things have changed so many times and so often that it seemed like I've been with the company for way longer. Let's start from the beginning. I've first joined the team as the HR success manager, and my main role was to manage the team that was the main internal team that was at the time composed of only 10 people. After 6 months, we reached and stabilized the number of team members that was around 25 people. It still is somewhere between 20 and 30 people as of now. But as I said, things have changed and even my role has changed. So from the HR success manager, I was in charge of a new brand that we started building, and as the operations director, Perlemon Academy, and then I switched to head of growth at Plansumo and Surprise. As you can probably guess, at Perlemon, you really have the opportunity to explore different fields as well as different branches, as deep as the main SEO agency is strictly connected to many other businesses that work in different industries. So if you're looking for something that is really dynamic but isn't necessarily the same every day, Perlemon is the place to be. No day is the same, and I've been really happy about this because I was able to explore things that I loved, that I liked, that I didn't like, and that was a way to also learn more about myself. Talking about learning, the learning curve is really steep, really high. Every day you're learning, every day you are challenging yourself, and sometimes you're learning on your own, other times you're learning with your team members, or even from Deepak himself. He spends a lot of time trying to teach us something, and the best part of this overall journey at Perlemon, in my opinion, is the opportunity to learn both technical skills as well as soft skills. So at the end of this experience, you realize that you've grown both on a professional and personal level, and all the things, or let's say most of the things that you're learning here are applicable to other environments as well as industries. It really depends what you are trying to aim as the after part of your life after Perlemon. So among the things that I really enjoyed here, I mentioned the learning curve, and then I'm also going to mention the flexibility. There's a lot of flexibility in terms of time because everyone is able to decide on which time schedule to work, and especially no day has to be the same. So every day you can adjust your working schedule according to your other commitments. There's also flexibility in terms of space because you are always working remotely. You can be anywhere you want, and that was also amazing. And also flexibility, as I already mentioned, in terms of tasks. So there's always room for growth within the company. It can come from you if you're looking for experiences and just opportunities to learn more about a specific field, for example, department, or it can also come from Deepak, for example, or other people saying, hey, we have this opportunity, why are you interested, why don't you try this, why don't you take on this challenge, and that will be up to you if you want to take it or not. Last but not least, the remote working environment, in my opinion, is something that is good. It's not for everyone, but in my opinion, it was good because it really gives you the space that you need to work autonomously, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to feel alone. I never ever felt alone. I even got closer to some of my colleagues who I was working with more often, and I think that is great because you get to see people from anywhere in the world tackling problems differently, just looking at things differently from you, and I think that is great to learn new ways of challenging yourself as well as putting yourself out there and see what you can do. I'm not going to say that everything was just amazing. It's true that there are bad sides, ups and downs, like anything in life. And among the challenges that I have faced, I can say that having a lot of responsibilities is good, in my opinion, because you can see that you can really make a change, but it's also bad because sometimes it can be overwhelming or you may feel lost. So it can become frustrating, for example, if you're trying and not getting anywhere, or if you're doing something new, you're doing something that you don't necessarily know, and you don't necessarily know if that is the right or wrong thing. It can be bad or, let's say, stressful, but it's also good because at the end of the day you're going to see that this is actually the best way of learning. As we say, learning by doing is probably the most impactful way of understanding what you can do, what works, what doesn't work. That is all from me. That said, I've had an amazing time with the team and exploring different areas of Per Lemon, and I'm glad I got this opportunity. So thank you so much. If you're watching and if you've been working with me, I really appreciate your time and all of the things that we share together. If you are looking for an opportunity at Per Lemon, I wish you all the best, and I'm sure you're going to enjoy and learn a lot here. Bye.